It is Foot Trading's first birthday in March, and as our way of saying thank you to the insane support we've had for the last year, we are giving away your choice of an Xbox Series S or a PlayStation 5 digital to one lucky site subscriber. All you've got to do is be subscribed on the 31st of March in order to be entered automatically. Now, as a reminder, Tier 1 costs £10 a month, and that gives you access to buying and selling prices for special cards, for icons, for silvers, and for Thursday flips. So much stuff on the website, I'm forgetting what we do. And Tier 2 includes live filters, UCL cards, gold chem styles, and fluctuations, with more to be added in the coming days and weeks. There are multiple updates every day on the site, allowing you to trade 24 hours a day, no matter what time zone you are. Don't forget, if you do subscribe to the website, make sure you join the Discord. There are thousands of people in there helping each other to trade and make the most of it. We've got mods, you've got Dan and I, you've got trusted traders, all the stuff you could possibly want to make millions of coins on this game without having to spend any of your money on FIFA points. So good luck to everyone that enters, and once again, thank you very much for the amazing support we've had. You guys allow us to do this full time. We're extremely thankful, and we never lose sight of that. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. You get 3 a day on this channel. The morning is League, SBC, Method to Glory. That is me crafting players and packs, all that awesome stuff, so you can grind the game without using FIFA points. It's a bit of a slap in the face when you realise what we're going to be talking about in this video either way. The evening video is a trading video. That is where I teach you guys how to make coins. The video that went live tonight was on these icons here specifically. It's icon trading and showing you guys how you do that. We run sort of series where we trade from scratch to a specific player or a specific coin total. So make sure you check those out. And then the midnight content, this content is a mixture of picks, packs, my thoughts on the game, more trading tips, all that sort of stuff, just to help you guys grind this game better. Now, you might be wondering why I'm sat here with these icons here. It's very relevant to what we're going to talk about in this video. So these are icons which you guys saw me buy and sell legitimately yesterday for profit, as I realise my coma. But today on Twitter, you've probably seen it. It has exploded, absolutely exploded. And we're going to look at some of the stuff in a minute. Basically, it has come to everyone's attention that EA Sports have got employees who have been selling prime icon moments and icons, stuff like that, and putting them on people's accounts basically for cash. So X icon, prime icon moments, Ronaldo for example, for like $1,000 or whatever, and they're able to put them onto people's accounts directly. And a lot of people are rubbing their hands with glee about this happening, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it saddens me, it really saddens me. But first thing you have to say is shame on EA for not having firstly saw this and knowing it was going to happen, or dealing with it when it did happen. But shame on EA for allowing this to happen. I've always thought, when I see certain teams that I played in Weekend League, I look and go, how the hell have they afforded that squad? Because even me with trading, I'm not sitting there with 3 or 4 of these icons. It's happened a few times this year. But that could just be random. It could be random and irrelevant. But the fact that you have a company whose employees are basically going beyond the game and selling the code to these players, putting them on people's accounts, when that company is actively promoting a gambling mechanism in their game, whereby it says try and pack these players, like icon moments for example, try and pack these players by spending loads of money on FIFA points. It saddens me. It generally saddens me. It angers me. It really, really angers me. I genuinely think this is one of the worst things that's happened in the history of Foot. But it also saddens me a little bit that people are gleeful about it. Because this is a game mode we all love, a game mode we all care about. And to see that people are bypassing the system in that way, it's disgusting. Moreover, to see the fact that throughout this whole year, there's been this talk about EA not caring, EA doing nothing with this game, and to a degree, screwing over their player base. So you're getting people banned for trading with icon moments, you're getting people SBC banned, you're getting people getting coin wiped for legitimately trading. All of this sort of stuff, and they've got a grip on that in their opinion, which is not a grip on it at all, it's terrible. But they haven't got a grip on their own employees cheating the system. Like, it is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. We're going to head over to Twitter now. I'm going to show you a few Twitter accounts and some details about it all and a few screenshots. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm here on Twitter and I thought rather than even sit there and look at specific accounts of people talking about it, I personally haven't posted anything on it. I've just been reading the sort of views and seeing the proof of it and stuff like that. But you've got FIFA analysts talking about it. Who else we got? I was looking at, where is it? I'm trying to find the Dennis Foot. So yeah, this is Kurt's take on it. Nepenthes' take on it. But I do want to show you, if I go Dennis Foot, I will show you. Shout out to Dennis Foot, by the way. Great Twitter account. Make sure you follow it. Guy knows his stuff very much. But yeah, so basically... Oh, Jamie. Oh dear. So this is someone having Vieira, Hullet and Ronaldinho on their account. It's all over Discord. It's all over Discords everywhere. There's a guy I know, he claims he has a mate who works at EA, he can load any player to account, obviously he charges, verify the legitimacy of these different accounts by jumping on share play. He showed me first owner on each player played almost the same amount of games. What do you think about this? And you look at that team there and realise that guy is paid to have, I mean, why you've got Courtois sitting there, man, come on, sort yourself out. But someone's actually said the Courtois thing. So someone has paid an EA employee to put these cards onto his account. So he's got Prime Pele, he's got Prime R9, Mbappe, Ronaldo, Fernandez. The mind boggles. The mind genuinely boggles. And what's this? So I played this guy yesterday, checking his team. I see all 3 prime moments have 9 games, 1 tradable. No way he packed them all. So yeah, look at what I mean. There you go. There you go. 9 games played on 3 of the 3 most expensive prime moments on this game, all untradeable. He's packed Hullet, R9, and Pele. And do you know what we've had so far? This scandal's been going for an hour now, and nothing from EA. Nothing. Tell a lie. We did get something from EA. It got deleted. It was Shay, someone asking to talk privately. I think it's a wind-up, though. It was a wind-up. But what's this one? Yeah, this is the account. This is one of the accounts. So basically, what we have now, if I sum it up simplistically, is we have a company who have genuinely screwed over their entire player base this year. I've said it quite bluntly and honestly before. Jamie Foot Economist has been a disgrace this year. Without a doubt, there's no doubt about it whatsoever. The content team in general have been a disgrace this year. They basically have been banning people left, right and centre for legitimately trading, for legitimately doing, let me go back to my account, for legitimately doing the stuff they're allowed to do on the game. And all the while not realising that their own employees are selling the cards that we all aspire to pack for money, for real money, and doing nothing about it. So now the big question here is, what do we do as a community? So evidently, I've seen a few people being like, oh, I want to forget about it in 2 weeks' time until the next scandal, but we won't. So long as we keep it and make it clear that we are not happy with what's happened. Bringing videos out like this, I think Viz has put one out. I think everyone's going to put one out, and everyone's got a right to be fair. Like, no matter what happens, as a community, we've got to make it clear that we're not happy about this. And it needs to be addressed by EA. EA needs to come out and say, we know this has happened, we're going to deal with it. But they also need to apologise to the community for what the game's been this year, but specifically for this. The way in which they have basically come out and allowed people to scam the system. Because genuinely, I don't agree with coin buying, I never will, but I would rather people bought coins than buy players specifically from EA, genuinely, like EA's employees. I would genuinely rather see that. But it's a sad state of affairs when this has happened for an hour now and EA haven't made a point of saying, we've noted this and we're looking into it. Just something like that. Anything like that to say it. And I guarantee we'll hear nothing about it. So the only way that we're going to get anywhere is by us making a noise about it and saying we are angry, we find it unacceptable, we don't think that in any way, shape or form this should be allowed. And it just smacks in the face when you look at it. Let's go to Hullet, right? No moments Hullet on the market, right? Now I looked earlier on and found, I think 4 separate accounts with these cards on them. Eusebio, there should be a few on there. There's always a few of them on there. There's one of them on there at the moment. I found a few accounts, there was a few accounts that had these cards on them. They're never on the market. So how there's 4 accounts with all first owner, untradeable, Johan Cruyffs and like Hullets and all that sort of stuff just chilling there, it's physically impossible. It's clear that's happened. It's clear it's happened. FIFA 21 News have reached out to EA for comment, but they won't get a comment. They'll get nothing. Those EA legal points, 100% legal time, no, you can just face the sack for that. I mean, I just don't understand, honestly. It saddens me. I know I've said it a few times. I'm just upset that this is the state the game's got into. and they've allowed it to happen. And then the question mark comes to me now, right? Is if this has happened, and it's evidently something EA can do they just do that? Do they just start charging prices for cards like that on the market? I don't think they'd ever do it, because it would mean that EA would have to admit how much these players would be worth to them, basically. Otherwise everyone's going to run around with a hullet moments or whatever. But genuinely, how are you going to stop that? If you've got employees that have got the ability to do that, do you stop them doing that? So how do they fix problems? Or do you just revert the transfer market back to making it fairer and just say everyone gets to buy the card they want to buy rather than risking the gambling element of it? It's something I think EA have been talking about or debating for a little while. But I'm genuinely flabbergasted by it. I'm genuinely flabbergasted by it. I'm upset. It's one of those moments in FIFA. I just want to show you as well. This is from a Discord, basically, from my little brother sent it to me. But here, it was someone saying there was a buy a prime icon moment, and someone at EA saying, "If you join me in a private conversation, we can look at this together." Obviously, it's not true. Obviously, it's a wind up. But yeah, this is it as well. How much on tradables? 1,000 euros for 2 moments, 1,400 euros for 3 moments, 1,700 for 3 moments and 2 team of the years. I sell them for that. Now, we don't know who that is. We don't know how legitimate that is, but judging by the pictures we're seeing today, I can't see it not being legitimate. Genuinely, there's no reason why it wouldn't be legitimate. And so, yeah, where does EA go from here? I think they have to recognise it. I think they have to be open and honest about it and say this has happened. I think they need to apologise to the community. I think they need to compensate the community to some degree and say, listen, we've dropped the ball. Here's something to say sorry. I genuinely believe that needs to happen. And generally, when these things tend to happen, EA tend to step their game up and try and make everyone forget that they did this thing. Last year, Sunday Summer Heat was incredible because everyone was talking about PES. But yeah. Wow. What do you do? What do you say? At this point, there's nothing you can say to it other than, please, then sort this out. Also, moreover, why on earth are you spending 1,500 quid on a card that in 4 months' time isn't going to be used anymore? Like, what idiot does that? Like, genuinely, unless you're a pro, and I don't blame pros for doing it because they get paid no money by EA as it is, what idiot is doing that? What person is spending that sort of money on a card? Like, why on earth? But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this, because this video was meant to be me sitting here ranting, and then I sort of spent time to digest it, and I actually got more sad than angry about it. I was just like, the state this game is in this year is just beyond next level. But let me know what you guys think down below about it. Genuinely, do you think it could be a way forward for Foot in terms of just listing, being able to buy players from a store for specifically what you want to pay for them? Or do you think that long term we stay out as we are and whatnot? But I think there has to be a breaking point here for the community. I think this has to be the breaking point. I think EA has to be held accountable now, and I think they have to come out and say something. I will be stunned. This video will go live at midnight. I will be stunned if we see anything from EA about this today. I think there'll be radio silence, and if it is radio silence, then I think it's up to us as a community to say, nah, we're not okay about that. But yeah, I'll be live on YouTube in the morning at 10 AM. Come and let me know what you think. Let me know down below what you think. But that's the end of the video. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below as we move towards 25,000 subscribers. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.